Hi, folks, and welcome to Tech TV Pro from Soteria Technology Solutions, where we answer your questions on tech support. I'm Dave Rapor, and with me, as always, is Bill, the Bill guy, Ramsey. How you doing today, Bill?
I'm spiffy.
Oh, you're spiffy for crying out. Is that a word people even use anymore? Spiffy.
I use it.
You use the word, so therefore it's fine if it's spiffy.
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, I got a little known fact for our viewers out here today. Did you know that Bill? Okay, now don't hit me now. Bill used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. Can you flex one for the folks at home or office or wherever they are?
I am not flexing. No.
Well, come on now. Yeah.
Yes. Back in the day, now I still build my body. It's just a different way.
It's a different direction. Is that what you're saying?
There came a point where I decided that I liked hamburgers and pizza a lot more than those workouts.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I saw pictures of you back in the day. A pretty handsome guy. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Things change.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about that for crying out. Is that why you have a bakery now instead of a gym or something?
No, I do have a bakery.
I know. I remember from the last episode we talked about that. Right out loud. Oh, hey, let's get on to our question, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a question today from Tom in Wichita, Kansas. And Tom asks, how can I back up my computer? Tom wants to back up his computer. How can he do that?
Well, if this is a home computer, there's a variety of different things you can do out there. Yeah. So, there's Carbonite, there's there's just a ton of different things you can, and it all depends if you're going to back it up just locally or you're going to back it up to the cloud.
Okay.
So I highly recommend always having a cloud backup. So if something happens locally, God forbid a house fire, there's a tornado, whatever.
Right.
That can take away your local backups.
I remember a friend of mine who used to back it up locally, and he would have the little backup device right next to his computer. And one day the office was broken into. And guess what?
They stole it.
They stole not only his computer, also the backup device.
Got you one better. I had a business customer that refused to lock up their server.
Oh.
And somebody broke in and stole the whole server.
Oh, my goodness.
With all their data.
Oh, my goodness.
And it happened not once, but twice.
Oh, my gosh.
So they didn't learn their lesson.
So it's better to back up into the cloud then. So it's removed from your facility.
Yeah, it's actually better to have both.
Oh, is that right?
So especially in a business environment.
Why would you want both?
Because the backups, if you have to restore something, it's much faster from a local backup.
Got it.
So it's faster if you back up locally and then push that back up out to the cloud. It takes the strain off of the servers.
I see.
So, but yeah, it's absolutely essential to have backups. And there's a lot of ways to do it. And there's a lot of different programs out there that can do that for you.
For years, I've tried to back up to devices myself. And my biggest problem is I never remember to do it. Are there the automatic methods?
Yes.
I don't have to remember to go in and back it up. It'll do it for me.
I have the worst memory on the planet. I wouldn't survive if I didn't have automation. You can, not only can we tell it to, we have systems that we can tell it to back up every 30 minutes incrementally.
Really?
So if you lost something, you're only going back 30 minutes.
Now, doesn't something like that take a strain on your processor, on your computer? Slow it down or anything like that, or is it noticeable?
It's not noticeable, but it does take up a lot of space, and it takes up. So we usually have a separate box. It's a separate computer that's doing those backups.
Oh, I see.
And they're not inexpensive, but that's because in that kind of environment, your data is critical.
Oh, what does it cost a business if they were to lose all of their data?
Exactly. We've seen people go under because they had no backups.
Wow.
Or we would get phone calls after a ransomware attack, like we had talked about.
Right,
they lost all their data. Things like that. It can be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, I can imagine so. Well, that's interesting. There are a number of different backup options. I learned quite a bit today. Thank you.
Actually, here's a little known fact that people who have email in the cloud, such as Office 365, what a lot of them don't know is that you really should back up your Office 365. And there's lots of ways for us to do that. And if you're not backing it up, Microsoft has some tools built in to allow you to recover some things.
Right.
But if you were to lose a lot, we can go in and actually recover from backup.
No kidding.
For your cloud stuff. So it isn't just backing up your workstation or backing up your server. You should also really consider backing up your cloud.
Oh my goodness. Now that means backing up your email as well?
Yeah. Email, OneDrive, SharePoint,
all of those sorts of things. Well, I keep so much of my stuff archived in email, right?
Exactly.
I mean, if you saw my email, you would not like it, Bill. I mean, it's a lot of unread messages, but I store them in there because I use them, but I'm not backing it up, perhaps. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're using.
Well, that's exactly right. I better start doing that right away. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks, Tom, for a great question. And thanks, Bill, as always, for a great answer. If you've got a question for us, just write us at TechTVPro@heysoteria.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.